change dummy to player. Over. There you
Oh,
go.
I was doing it right.
Yep.
Haha.
Okay. Now, going over a quick go over. Remember what your buttons do? Give me a light kick, a light punch, medium kick and punch. In that order: kick and then punch, medium kick and then punch.
That was medium kick and then punch.
No, not medium kick and punch at the same time. Medium kick, then medium punch. Heavy kick. Yeah, roundhouse. Yeah, then give me that fierce. Give me that heavy punch. How do you grab? Alright, you know how to do your V skill and everything? Alright. Give me your, what are your anti-airs? What are your anti-airs?
So we got the heavy kick. Back and triangle. Was there a third?
Yes.
I remember there being
Yes.
a third.
Yes, there
Oh,
is.
wait,
There you go. There. Okay. There it is. Now, you also have your cannon spike. Can you do that in the air? Dive kick. It's called a dive kick. The cannon spike. And done in the air. So you're on a forward jump. You do the drill in the air.
That in the air?
No, the drill. Cannon drill.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, do it in the air. No, not spike, not the uppercut.
No, it's
the drill, the
drill
spiral arrow, Yeah, do that in the air.
That's what
but during a forward jump, during a forward jump. An easy way to do it is just to jump and do a circle. Jump forward and do the circle. That's it. Right here.
Jump and do the circle.
Yeah.
You mean the circle.
Yeah, this is not part of the lesson, but this is something that you need to know how to do. So I turn this shit on. Okay, see, look. This is how you do this move. This should be, okay, never mind. Okay, okay, we're gonna cut that out. You better cut that fucking out. You do a backwards one in the air. Okay?
Oh, backwards one.
Backwards one in the air. All right. How do you do the other one? What does she have? She has the hooligan combination. How the fuck do you hooligan?
Is that the one where you go in and then go up?
Where she spins? What do you hooligan?
I don't know what the hooligan is.
Cannon spike. There it is. The hooligan combination.
Oh,
This shit right here.
I think that's what I was trying to do when I was...
Alright, see, out of this, you get a low. You can do that. Do EX. Did do EX? Yeah. You can't do EX, ever. Yeah, okay. And she gets
I was trying to get the hooligan out when I was doing survival, trying to get my moves down.
She also gets a grab. There. Alright.
That's the command grab, right?
Yeah, it only works on standing. Okay, you know your moves. You know your buttons. Alright. You'll always be improving on those. You'll always constantly be improving on those. No matter how good you think you are, how good, you will always find new implications for those. Alright, that's why we always have to redo it. Always have to go over them. Always have to, okay?
Alright.
So jump forward and then do a backwards fireball with kick. Look at your button press. See where you're pressing your kick during the diagonal, not during the back?
Oh, okay.
Fix that. Still doing it.
Still doing it?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Do it in the air. Do it in the air. You're on the ground then. Nope.
Still doing it?
Yep. See, look, like I said, when you jump forward, do a circle, just like that.
Still doing it.
Just make sure you hit the kick button when you're supposed to. You have to be in the air. Alright, think of it like this. When you press the up button like that, the character's gonna jump. You don't have to wait to see the character jump. The character's going to jump.
Okay. I thought I had that.
So you
it's
don't,
all one.
So you're doing the move in the air during your forward jump. So like I said, the character is going to jump. You don't have to wait for a confirmation to see the character in the air.
I'm just slow.
I know this is one of those moves. It's just one of those moves. It's a little difficult at first because you've never done something like this before. So see, look, I'll show you. Look at my hand. Look at my hand.
Okay.
See that?
I'm not that quick yet.
Wait. See, look. I'm just dragging my thumb around like this. That's all. Or you can just do this. You just jump forward. That's all you gotta do. 1, 2. 1, 2. See? Easy. It may be it's weird at first, but it'll come to you. 1, 2, 1, 2. Make sure you jump forward. Not up, just forward.
I think that's the part that's throwing me off.
All right, we'll come to that later. That is a key part of Cammy, but we'll come to that later. I don't think you'll need that when you're fighting AJ over there. I don't think you'll need that. So what we're going to talk about right now.
It's the fact that you're over there making me block all the way over here.
Yes, block. We're talking about blocking. We're talking about your defense. This is another very important aspect of the game that you will always be improving on. You will never master. You'll never have the best defense. You can have good defense, but your defense will be flawless because you're going to get hit.
Because in order to do standing block, you just hit back, and hit back, you walk.
Yeah, you walk backwards to do standing block. You crouch down and have to do this. All right. We're going to talk about blocking as in. Go ahead and try and hit me. Go ahead and try and hit me. Try and hit me. Make me take damage. Try and hit me.
Let's see. But that didn't. I thought that gotten back.
Yeah. Go ahead and try to hit me. There you go. That's your only option. That is your option. If you can't hit me overhead, you got to grab. All right?
That was...
See, that's an overhead.
That's an overhead?
Yep, overhead. Jumping attacks are overhead.
Okay, but you were standing there.
Yeah, I'm changing my block.
So really the only way to get out of it, or get them out of it...
It's reacting. So I want you to block. I want you to block, okay?
You block?
Yeah, you're going to block. Go ahead and block me. Go ahead and block me.
Okay.
That's an overhead.
That's an overhead?
Yep, that's an overhead. Grab the overhead. You got crossed up. Back to that. That's an overhead.
That's an overhead.
That's a low. Cross up. See? It's hard, isn't it? It's hard, isn't it?
And that comes from predicting.
This is just your offensive, because this comes from playing the game. Like you'll what people tend to do, later on in the higher up, they'll look at they'll pay attention to their opponent. So when it's there's something called turns. I will show you a video made by the wonderful Flo. Flo made a video. Check out his YouTube, Flo C. John.
So you got his name finally?
Is that somebody else? It's somebody else.
Okay.
Talking about turns. So right here is called the neutral. Okay, in the neutral, it's nobody's turn. You're trying to figure out whose turn it is. All right.
Is that for distance or just because we're not doing anything?
This is distance, because every character has a different distance in where they function. Laura's distance, she functions here. Okay, this is where her best buttons will connect in this range here. All right. Cammy's range is a bit farther than Laura's because you're crouching medium kick. Go ahead and do that. Reaches so much farther and is so much better. All right.
So does her standing one, I believe.
So her standing medium kick or crouching heavy punch.
I think I was watching somebody. He was saying that standing medium kick all day. The book, the movie, the script.
Go ahead. Crouching heavy punch.
Heavy punch.
See that?
Wow. Oh, because I'll move forward too.
Yeah. Now go ahead and do that. Can you block after that? Go ahead and try block after it. You can block after it. All right. So it's poke. All right. That's the neutral. That's if you use a neutral. But then when you get up close, it's a different story because moves have different properties. For Laura, in case, when she does things like this, you really can't hit a button. That's called challenging, okay? But I'm getting ahead of myself. See, I ramble a lot. So, like I said, we're going to talk about defense. And when you realize that somebody's blocking a lot like this, and then you jump in, right? When you jump in, hit a button, you have to realize that they have the reactions for it. I don't think AJ will have reactions. So... But the same thing is, remember, anti-airs are things. You have to have your jumps be smart. I don't know what character he's using, but you have to have your jumps be smart. Some characters have easy anti-air, some don't.
All right, I forgot about that. The pressing forward and heavy kick, the double knees.
Yeah, that's a command normal. All right. Now, to check and see how good that is, go ahead and do your double knees, and then after you do it, jump straight into the air. Okay, straight into the air. See that? I jumped first. So it's.
Yeah.
So
I'm slower after it. Well,
yeah.
that's to be kind of be expected from the heavy.
Yeah, not all the time. Not all the time. Everyone's different, but more on defense. So when they're not hitting the button, and no one's taking any damage, just doing this all day. What this game does what this game does differently is you have gray health. Look at your health. You're taking that gray health, big chunks of gray health. You see that?
Yeah.
It's adding up. It's adding up. It's adding up. Over time, gray health does come back. Over time, it'll recover. It'll come back. But as long as you're blocking, you're taking this gray health. Now, since you're blocking all this time, I want to hit you. I want to hit you or throw you. So it's gonna happen. And you took all of that gray health.
Plus whatever the new damage was.
Right. Okay, that's
So
more.
it's only good if you really have an escape plan.
That's more of your incentive to figure out that when that you should probably.
Oh, I can do that from crouching block.
Yeah, you can do that from anything. So we're going to talk about when you should be blocking and when you don't need to be blocking and when you need to hit a button. The way this game works is look 1, 2, 3. After 3 hits, nothing I have is going to reach you except for maybe my stand this right here. See,
okay.
Like 1, 2, 3. Nothing will reach. Nothing reaches. Nothing reaches. Okay. Let's go ahead. You do 3 hit. Maybe block 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And that's it.
Well,
that's it.
I guess I got 4.
I have 4 too. But that's it. Nothing you have will reach me. None of your normals will reach me. Alright?
We need to fix that part there, though. Going through the ankle.
Capcom, please. So, keep that in mind. So, what that means is, if they want to hit those buttons like that, that's fine. Every character has different holes and different tells. So, this blocking comes with knowledge. The more you know about who you're fighting, the more you are aware of what you can do and when you can do it. That's how in-depth blocking goes into these fighting games. You have to realize what your opponent can do, so you have a better understanding of when you can when it's your turn, when they forfeit their turn.
Okay.
Okay. So case in point with my character Laura, she forfeits her turn basically after this. When she does this right here into this, when she goes 1, 2, or when she goes 1, 2, 3. That's it. She forfeits her turn, and after that, the most she can get is this. She'll forfeit her turn. But other Lauras will try and flip you up to do blah blah to do something like this. All right, to try and make you hit a button. But regardless, you can still hit a button and beat her around. Okay, that's
okay.
The way it is. So the game will. So I'm going to do this, and then do that. All right.
Okay.
I want you to hit standing medium kick after you block all that. Okay.
Okay.
Don't hit it in between. Go ahead and try to hit in between.
Oh, I didn't even.
Yeah, hit stand medium kick. In between it, like from Go ahead and try to hit it in between. See what happens? You're not hitting 1, 2, 3. Get counting.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So when you hit it, I want you to figure out when you're gonna hit it. Okay? When's the right time to hit it? Go ahead.
Oh, that wasn't standing medium.
Nope, I blocked it. If you do it right, I'm gonna get hit. See?
So when she's coming back, really.
Basically, after this right here.
After third.
Yeah, you can. Like I said, I'm gonna switch it up now. Figure out when is your chance to hit a button. Not there. Not there. Not there.
Not there either.
Yes, it is.
I'm just waiting too long.
See, yeah, that's reaction. See, if you block this, what you can get off of that is a punish. Okay, you can punish me. Okay, I want you to punish me. You can block this and hit a button. Block that, hit a button.
Just any button?
And figure out which button to hit. Because you can punish me on this. You can punish that. Think lighter. Think lighter. There you go. All right, get your reaction up. Reaction up. There you go. You hit me.
Okay.
All right, do it again. Right, try your stand medium punch.
Standing medium punch.
Okay, try that.
Oh.
After you block. That's your light punch.
Oh, you said medium.
Yep. Try it again.
Nope.
Can that work? Can that work? I don't think it works for me. I would believe it works. Try crushing medium punch.
Not during that.
Yep, there you go.
Okay. Medium.
See that?
Because mediums or crouching mediums faster?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what that means. All right. So you see, to get a punish, you have to be able to tell. You have to be able to visually see when you can get a punish. Okay.
Okay.
It's not so easy, is it?
No.
To tell that when you realize a move gives up a person's turn and allows you to punish them for making that error, you have to be able to visually see it and react. That's part of blocking. That's part of seeing who that they gave up their turn, they made a mistake, and you're going to punish them. That deals with blocking. You have to be able to do that. That also deals with moving. Okay. Same thing with throws. So I'm going to sit here. You're going to throw me. Go ahead and throw me. See that?
Yeah.
You can't block throws. Now go ahead and do it again.
But you can't counter them.
Yeah, you can tech them.
Attack.
If someone throws at the same time, there's a window. They hit that window and they break the throw. Alright? Now what beats throws is strikes. Alright? So go ahead and try and throw me. I'm gonna hit buttons, you're gonna try and throw me. I want you to figure out how can you throw me. If I'm doing this, how can you throw me?
I don't know how to do my command. I don't think no, because that's the barrel thing, isn't it? You could barely do the barrel thing. I think that was punch. Oh, I did.
Yeah, see, here's a pipe. Here's a pipe. Go ahead. I want you to stand still and hit buttons. I'm gonna try and throw you. See, strikes beat throws. That's it. You know what the answer to beat that is? If someone keeps on hitting buttons like that, your answer is to use a move that outranges their poke or has a property that blows through it. Okay.
Let's see. Well, there's that. If I could ever get that off.
These are all your defensive tools. These are all just reactions. So some like strikes beat throws, and blocking beat strikes, throws beat broccoli. So it's the simple rock paper scissors evolves into so much more. Okay. So blocking as a whole is very important. And when blocking, that's how you give. See right there? Go ahead and do that again. You won't be able to block.
Oops. Won't be able to block out of that either.
Yeah, see? It's all about figuring out what moves you should do and when you should do them. Okay? See, that's not safe. Go ahead and do that. I'll show you. It's not safe.
Yeah.
Those ones are. So you can't block that. Go ahead and try and block that.
Yeah.
You can't block.
I don't think you can block that one either, right?
Yep, you can't. That's going to give you the also popular crush counter.
Right.
So crush counters are for characters, that have invincibility. They have reversals. That's their the panic button, the beep, the dragon punch. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. That's
cannon. That's the cannon.
Cannon spike is invulnerable, or
it has invulnerability on it. All right.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is do that move. We're going to we're gonna take your meter away so you can't mash it out. Okay, we're gonna take your meter away so you can't mash it out.
In case I accidentally get my special off.
Yes, we can't. We don't want. Alright.
Okay.
Now, you're gonna block these two hits right here, okay? In between there, I want you to do that kick, okay?
Cannon spike?
Yes. Alright, ready? Nope. Do the medium one. No, you did do the medium one. Try the light one. Or the heavy one. Try the heavy one.
Oh no, the heavy.
Yeah, the heavy one.
The kick, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No? That's an end.
While you're blocking.
I can do it while I'm blocking?
Yeah, that's the property of it. While you're blocking. Heavy one, not the light one. Heavy one. No. While you're blocking, not after you block. While you're blocking. See that?
How do I do it while I'm...
Just input it. It'll come out. Input it.
But I have to hit forward twice on it, though. How do you hit forward twice and block?
You have to hit forward twice.
Or forward and then that.
Okay, what it's called? It's called buffering. Okay. Now you can do something and input your action, and the game will store that information. It will store your input, and then when it can, it'll let it out.
From block, though? You have to keep holding the block button.
See, like, I want you to make me block. Hit me once. Do you see how it came out after you heard me input it, but you saw it come out later?
Yeah.
That's because it stored the information and let it out as soon as it could. I know the window, but you can do that while you're blocking. So actually, what you can do is while you're blocking, you can honestly just do this, and it'll come out. Okay? You can honestly do that, and it will come out. That's why I took the meter off. So go ahead and use one of your meter. You do an EX move. EX.
I thought it was you hit that twice though, right?
Yeah, two buttons at the same time. Not double tap. You hit two buttons, two different kick variations at the same time. Light, medium, heavy, medium. Go ahead.
There we go.
All right, now you're gonna block. You're gonna mash out that dragon punch. I see. Do the heavy one. See which one it is. The heavy one? No. Do the heavy one. While you're blocking.
Oh wait, no. While you're attacking me, right?
Yeah. There it is.
Okay.
You see that?
Okay.
See that? That has invulnerability.
So until I get good, I have to mash it out.
Yeah, that's no matter how high, look at her hair, Jesus Christ. No matter how high of a level you go in these fighting games, you will always see people mashing Dragon Punch. It's never the smartest idea to do, but it's never not an option. All right.
Is that what red does?
Is
that what red does?
Just flash kick? Yeah. It's never the smartest thing to do, but it's always not. It's always an option there to let your opponent know that you are willing to do this, and they will stop doing certain things in an attempt to bait it, because the risk you are doing for doing. Like, go ahead and do that. Do it again. Yeah, do it. The risk is really not worth it, because look how much. Hit me once. Hit me with that once.
Oh.
Yeah, saber cut once. You see how much damage you did?
Yeah.
Now go ahead and do it again. Which one did more?
Yours.
You see, that's the risk versus reward. The risk, the reward is you get them off of you, and you know you guys are back over here. That's the reward. The risk is 30% of your health. So
how do I get out of like a corner then?
That is.
Or is that a story for another day?
That's something completely different. Corner pressure is something different. So like right here, like the smartest way, like one, you don't want to be in the corner. All right. You want to put it in your power to not put yourself into a corner. That's like prime option number one. However,
not always an option, but
however, sometimes you try your hardest and you're in the corner. You just can't do anything about that. So what you want to do is kind of just relax, be patient, walk forward. Right? Walk forward cautiously. Not see like I want you to try and keep I know it's hard, but go ahead, try to keep me in the corner, because I can probably just jump out just like on you right here. Just go. I'm out. See, I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out. That's not always an option, because if I'm like you're going to be in the corner, all right, I'm going to put you in the corner. I want you to try and get out the corner. Go ahead, try and get out the corner. He jumped on me. He jumped out. He jumped out. He jumped out. I'm exposed.
Wasn't that one of them?
Yeah, that's one way to get out. Now go ahead and try and do it again. See, I'm not gonna let you jump out again. I'm not gonna let you do it. So how are you gonna get out? I'm not gonna let you out the corner by jumping. How are you gonna get out?
How do you get out?
Just kind of walk. You gotta basically it's like establishing your ground. You're gonna walk forward a little bit, and you're gonna establish your space. Hit a button every now and then. Establish your space. If I walk forward, your job is probably to not be intimidated and stand your ground. All right. And if you're really desperate to try and get out, Cammy has two ways to get out. Up close, what you can do is your V-skill by pressing two buttons to change sides, and then you're out. That's one. And you can probably cancel that from your normals. All right. So you can probably do your crouching medium kick into that. So go ahead and do that. Do crouching medium kick into your V-skill. Crouching circle.
Crouching medium kick into it.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that. Alright, because I'm like you can cancel. Alright. You have that as an option, and then the move you have problems doing, which is the cannon strike, the EX cannon strike. Because on block that'll actually go through people. The aerial one, the dive kick. Yeah. Now the easy way to do that is to do half circle back punch, I believe it is. Half circle back, so it's from you it's half circle back. So for you it's this right here. Half circle back with one punch. Alright? Half circle back. Not half circle forward, back. Half circle back. Is that it, or is it half circle forward? Try half circle forward.
I thought it was back. Where are you?
To your left. Command left down in the middle. Yeah, it's half circle. Forward. So you're gonna hit half circle forward, but you're gonna do the EX one, okay? Actually, no, just do the regular one. Just do the regular one. Just do the regular one. Half circle forward, yeah. Do that, and then press. You're gonna press kick, okay?
Any kick?
Any kick. You're gonna do that, then press kick. You see that? Now, if you're in the corner, if you do the EX one, and then press kick, you get the EX kick.
How do you get the EX out of it?
Press both punches.
Both punches.
Press both punches. 2 punches. And see, that's why. It's a little hard for you to press both punches. That's why you would use R1.
Oh, right. The punches do that.
Right, remember, you have R1, which is mapped to have all three by default. And then you would press one kick button while you're in the air. While you're in the air.
That was a punch button too.
Press a kick button while you're in the air.
I'm out of the X, that's why.
Yeah, you're out of juice. Go ahead, put your juice back on. Go ahead, put your juice back on. Press start.
Oh, start.
Where's your option? Put it back on.
It's gonna keep hitting you.
Go. Put it from normal. See your critical gauge? Critical gauge.
Infinite?
Infinite auto recover, doesn't matter. Alright, go ahead, do it. Go ahead, do it.
Okay, yeah.
Right. Simple, right? That's how you take care of that problem. It goes through people. Okay? So what we cover? What do we cover? When is it your turn? When is it your turn? Where's your turn at? Where's your turn at?
Because that was... Oh, wait.
Where's your turn? There it is. You see? Then it's your turn, right? Then it's your turn. Okay, I'm gonna let you know right now what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk forward. I'm going to do this, 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 and then possibly this or this. All right? Those are the only moves I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm not going to throw. I'm not going to jump. I want you to push me out the corner. Push yourself out the corner. Find
myself up.
Yeah, get out the corner. Find yourself out the corner. This is all I'm going to do. There you go. See that? You see how you had your turn, but you gave it up. You hit me, and then you stopped. Why did you stop?
I don't know the combos.
There's no other combos. With like for instance, with this right here, you have to. I know it's hard in the beginning, but you'll pay attention. You notice that after you block this, you go ahead and hit a button. You see, it was counter hit. That means it wasn't my turn anymore, and you figured that out.
Oh.
All right, that's what that meant. So anytime you'll see this, after you block this, it's your turn. All right,
but with this character specifically.
No, everybody against Laura. When you see Laura do this, it's your turn. Okay, it's your turn because whatever button you press will hit first. Should hit first. So yeah, that should be your go-to right there. This close.
The medium punch.
Yeah. So you'll figure out when you're gonna press it. That's all. You gotta trade. But I'm still pushing you forward. Still pushing you into the corner. You can jump. You can do whatever you want. I just told you I'm not doing anything else.
Okay, so that can be hit out of that.
And it usually goes like this. Your lights are faster than your mediums, and your mediums are faster than your heavies. And 8 out of 10 times, your mediums will leave you at an advantageous state. Okay? On block or on hit. There you go.
But you can block that from standing up, can't you?
The arrow? No. Go ahead, do it. Go ahead, do it from there. Go do it here. No, I can't. Okay. I'm just walking forward. Like I said, figure out when you know it's your turn, you're gonna hit that button. You see how you're blocking like you're sitting here blocking like this?
Yeah.
This is okay, but it's not always the best because it makes you stationary. You don't want to sit in one spot because that limits your options. If someone's worried about you getting out of something, you're not going to move if you're like this. Where are you going to go? They're banking once you establish that you're not going to move, somebody will pick up on that and notice that you're not going to leave this spot. So they're free to do certain things. Like go ahead and sit still. Go ahead and block like that. Like, see, if I notice you're blocking like that, I can just do this. And I'm noticing that you're not blocking the cross-ups either. Why aren't you blocking the cross-up? You're not blocking the cross-up.
What's the cross-up?
You're getting hit by that. Block it. Why are you not blocking that? See, now you're walking backwards now. Now you're still hit with the cross-up. See how it says cross-up? It's hitting. Do you know how to block cross-up yet?
I don't think we went over that.
All right. So basically,
what's a cross-up?
If I jump in and hit you right here, okay? I'm hitting in front of you. You just hold back and it hits in front of you. But if I cross up, I'm gonna do a move that's gonna hit behind you. It's gonna hit you in the back of the head. So you have to switch which direction you're blocking in. Exactly. You have to walk in the opposite direction. See that? You're gonna walk in the opposite direction to block that. See what I mean? You're hitting the button. You're trying to anti-air too. I see that. I noticed that. That's nice. See? But it's not always going to work. in front, that's in behind. That's in front, that's behind.
Trying to switch directions is kind of tricky, though, isn't it? Or not anymore for you?
Huh? Me or you?
Trying to do the cross. Is it difficult for you to...
It's more or less...
recognizing it?
Recognizing at what distance a character can actually hit you with their cross-up. Because right here, a character can't hit you with a cross-up. If they jump forward, they're going to miss you completely, okay?
Right.
But if they're right here, they hit you with a cross-up. Right here, they can hit you with a cross-up. Okay? Right here, they're going to hit in front of you. So it's stuff like that. It's being able to realize that. And also it's at the time looking at the character. And, you know, that's too far down the line about things that look like a cross-up, but they're not. That's too far down the line, because you'll get stupid shit like this. Things that look like a cross-up, but they're not. So you'd be like, looks like a cross-up, but it's not. Looks like a cross-up, but it's not going to be one. See?
Huh.
So there's stuff like that, but that's far down the line. You won't have to worry about that. So, bottom line, defense is more about reacting, which is why reacting and predictions. Don't anticipate. Anticipation will get you in trouble. If you anticipate somebody to do something, like say at this point right here, you're anticipating me to jump. If you're anticipating me to jump, you're looking at the sky. You're not looking at you're not looking at what I'm doing. I'm right here. I'm down here. You're paying attention to this area up here because you're anticipating me to jump. So you need to react. You need to be able to see what I'm doing, but react to it at the same time. So if someone does something like this, like you can tell when a grab is coming, because there's two ways. They'll tell you this is like this. If you're like do a down back grab, I mean not grab, but do a down back block for me. Oh. Now see if I'm sitting here doing this and you're breaking that, you're taking that every time. What people do, they do this. They hit a button right here to make you block, make you think they're gonna block and they'll walk forward. You can later on you'll be able to see them walk forward, but it's called a tick throw. What they'll do is they'll make you block for a second, make you think they're gonna hit a button and come and grab.
Okay.
And the mind game behind that is this. Once they start doing that, you start attacking it, they're going to do this. They're going to start hitting buttons. They're going to start doing maybe like 1, 2. So if you want to hit a button and grab, you're going to get hit. Or they do stuff like this. Like, okay, I'm going to do a tick throw, okay? It's a tick throw right here. Break the throw.
Break it?
Yeah, break the throw, tick throw. See, you can see it coming. It's basically a tell. Alright? But this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to
throw you.
Just do that. Every time you see that, the jab, you're going to throw, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See that? I walk backwards instead. So I'm walking forwards. See, now you're saying okay. That's the mind game. That's why I'm so adamant about saying that this game is about whether or not you're gonna get thrown or not. Because I'm very adamant about saying that. That's how this game comes down to it when you get close up. If someone's gonna throw you or not. You can have good defense, but if they can't open you up, what they're gonna do? They're gonna throw. They want to make you think you're gonna get thrown. That's a very key part. So
I did it.
So it was just basic thing right there. We learned that you learn your buttons, you learn your special moves. You have to get used to doing your dive kick in the air with her.
I don't think I've done it yet.
We learned. You did it early. Yeah, you haven't. Buttons, anti-airs, where your buttons hit, spacing, blocking. So your buttons and your blocking are two things you're always going to be constantly working on. Always, always, always. You're never not going to be working on those buttons. Okay?
More so right now since I'm still learning.
Yeah, more so right now, but you'll still be learning about them. Like say, case in point. Things like, see this right here? She can rapid fire them. You block twice and you're out of range. Stuff like that is what you need to know. Stuff like that. So you go 1, 2, 3. All right. That's what your normal. Figure out what your normals do. Like let me see this right quick.
Yeah.
Stuff like see that combos, that's important. This is not combo. That does not combo. That doesn't. So this combos. So what's important about that is what you could do later on in the game is since you know that this combos into each other, you can do that would be a combo. That should be a combo. Oh, let's.
Yeah. There we go. But that was the EX version.
Okay, there it is. There's the combo. Or not. Or not. There it is. That's the combo.
Okay.
There we go. See that?
Very small marginal window.
And it's very risky. Or you can do that. Okay? Less risk. So it's stuff like that, which you get to know what your normals do so you can, take full advantage of it. That this, look at that, that's not gonna cross nobody up. Alright, that's not gonna cross nobody up. This, it's not gonna cross nobody up. I know it could. But no. This is it right here. Your light kick, okay? I just need to know. Light kick does it. This, you need to learn that if you want to meet somebody in the air, you have to learn this right here. This. You see the angle it hits?
Upward.
Yeah, these are that, and yeah. So it's going to be light punch, medium kick, heavy kick. Those are your best buttons you want to press if someone's in the air, if you want to meet them in the air and hit them. Those are your buttons you want to press. Stuff like that. You're always going to be working on your normals. You're always going to be trying to figure out when and where you should be pressing buttons. Okay?
Alright.
Same thing with defense. You're always going to be working on your defense. Defense goes beyond character. It's about the player. You have to figure out what the player is going to do, but you have to also know what the character is capable of. So if you didn't know that Laura had an overhead and you're sitting there doing that all day, you'll be like, huh? What is that? I didn't know she could do that, and it'll shake you up. So what's she gonna do? She's gonna just come in and start doing shit to you. What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna be confused. You're still thinking that she has an overhead. You're still sitting there holding down back. You're tying your shoes and she's bopping you in the forehead. You see, you just got bopped. I told you I was gonna do it, but you still got bopped by it. So it's stuff like that, and also knowing when you can press buttons and when you can't press buttons. Right. So say like your heavy punch. I block your heavy punch.
Heavy punch.
You shouldn't be pressing buttons after that heavy punch unless it hit. All right. Same thing with this. I'm gonna hit. You're gonna block this and then you're gonna hit a button. Hit a button. So you're gonna beat me out. All right. Stuff like that.
It's not with the light.
No, you will. You're just not timing it. That's all. You're not timing it.
Oh, there's the counter.
Yeah, see? So that's defense is about reacting and knowledge, which is very important. You're always going to be working your defense. And throws is how you open people up. That's how you make people afraid. Because you're teaching them that, okay, if you're going to sit there and block all day, sit there and do that, I'm going to throw you, I'm going to get free damage. Yeah, you can choose which direction, forward and backwards. I'm sorry. Stuff like that I forget about. Get to figure this out.
There we go.
And if you're throwing,
directional's kind of
if you're throwing, you're going to throw them in the corner. Always remember that.
Yeah, always try to get
always in the corner. Never away from the corner, always in the corner. So whichever corner you're closest to. Okay?
Yeah.
And when they're in the corner, know that you give them enough space so that they feel trapped. But you also give enough space so that you can react and not let them get away. So if I'm in the corner, you don't want to be that close, right? Why? Can you react? I'm out. So you can't react. Where's your spot that you can react at? About right there. That's fine. Because I'm coming in. I'm coming forward. And how can you keep me out? We established that you have a button that hits farther away than me.
That was
see?
Not that one.
Yeah, that's one, and those two right there. All right, that and your crouching medium kick. But when you're in the corner, you want to give them enough space, so that you can react, but at the same time keep in the corner. That's very important. That's about offense. We're talking about defense.
Is that heavy? Oh, that was heavy.
We're talking about defense. Defense is knowing that it's when you realize that you can't hit a button at certain times. It's not like, oh man, this should have happened. I don't know why I keep getting hit. Maybe if I press this button hard enough, maybe if I press it fast enough, it'll come out better and stronger. No, it won't. Okay?
I just gotta work on
that
caching.
Stuff like that, it's knowledge. Stuff like that. So like, for instance, this character right here. See, I'm gonna show you. You're gonna block. You're gonna sit here, do this.
Okay.
And the second you block, the very second you see you like gonna hold up. Okay. Very second. So up, straight up.
Okay.
Yep, straight up. Block up. Block up. You see how fast? You see how much sooner I'm jumping than you?
Yeah.
It could be the simple fact that either A, I'm jumping before you because I'm holding the button up, but still, I'm at advantage after this. I'm at advantage after this. I'm at advantage after this. On hit or on block. All of these buttons, I'm at advantage. So whether... So...
It's your... Was it the knee, I think?
Yeah, this, I am not advantaged after. This, I'm not. And neither is this. Neither is this. Neither is this. Neither that. Neither this. Universal. You should be able to see a sweep. You should be able to feel, like, kind of see and feel a sweep. Whenever you block a sweep, sweep back. That's the easy guaranteed punish, alright? Sweep. Sweep. Oh. Hello. There we go.
There we go.
Sweep. You want to sweep? You sweep. 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 See?
Okay.
You can't block it. I'm going to sweep. You can't block it. So, that's part of defense. Defense is punishing. Defense is spacing. Defense is being able to challenge. By challenge meaning that if you see a character, they do this. Knowing they know they're at advantage if they do something like, yeah, see, there you go. Keep me out. Keep me out. So here I am. I'm coming in. I'm coming in. I'm trying to teach you a lesson. I'm coming in and panic button. And then you mash it out and that happens.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So, like I said, you know somebody, person who you're fighting, they know that they're at advantage after they press the buttons like this, right? They know. But if you're getting annoyed because you're blocking, just like that, you're getting annoyed because you're blocking too much, you're going to try and challenge to see if they're taking proper advantage of the situation. Alright? So, that's also part of the game. Making sure your opponent does specific things to your liking. But they'll also start to notice that you're hitting buttons. Alright? And then they'll get frustrated with that. So they'll start doing proper things. They'll start doing stuff like, oh, it's alright, keep doing what you're doing. You know, you're blocking, you're doing you. And, you know, the person will start saying, okay, oh, you're hitting buttons you're not supposed to. So I'm going to make sure that you can't hit buttons you're not supposed to. See? And you're not, and see, you're not, you kept on doing, well, maybe he's going to stop. Maybe he's going to stop. Well, you're not giving me a reason to stop. You're still hitting buttons. You're still hitting buttons, see? Sometimes it sucks, but you have to be patient. You have to realize when your turn is happening. And see, whenever you see Laura do this, when you ever see her dash in, that's your turn.
Yes. Well, not dash in the elbow, isn't it?
Yeah, after this elbow right here,
and after the birdies.
Yeah, after this elbow, it could be your turn.
I thought the up elbow was my turn.
No. It's after the down elbow. Not the up one, down one. You can hit a button after that, and you will beat me. You just have to press the right button. Remember, it's if you're trying to just get somebody off you from pressure, just hit the light button, not the medium. See? There you go. But don't stop. Don't stop. Like, yeah, that's one thing. If you're gonna hit a button, hit a button with a game plan. Okay? Hit a button with a game plan. You're not gonna sit there and just do this. Cause look at that. How much is that? That's what? It's 30, 40 damage. Like, what? There's nothing here. What happens then? I'm not afraid of 60 damage. I don't care. 60 damage. Boom. There you go. I guess it's 70. I just did as much damage as you did. And you keep on hitting buttons like that. Well, boom. I'm gonna hit buttons back. And then, there we go. You're back in my situation. After my situations, you don't want to hit buttons. See, then you panic, then you do that. See, and then the person waits for you to do it again. That's the mind games of it.
And then, of course, there's halfway through the ankle.
Yeah, it doesn't always look pretty. So, once again, defense is about patience. It's about reacting, not anticipating, reacting. And it's about knowledge. And then after you take all of that and you make a read. So in certain situations, you will be able to actually guess what your opponent's going to do. So say like, okay. All right. I want you to do the drill, cannon drill. Do cannon drill for me. All right, see that? I anticipated it, so I didn't react to it. Do cannon drill. Do the heavy one. Do the heavy one. Do the big one. Big one. Do big one.
I gotta do... Oh wait, no, the EX one like you're doing?
No, just regular one. Do the regular one. Do that. Do it again. Do it again.
Only if I can get it out.
So I'm trying to show you about reacting. Because I can react to it, but I don't have to all the time. It's just just reacting. It's like same thing with doing your anti-airs. Doing your anti-airs is about reacting. Because I'm going to tell you I'm going to jump at you. So I told you that, but I know right now for a fact you're paying attention to what I'm going to jump. You're not worried about what I'm doing down here because I'm just going to walk forward. So I want you to anti-air me. I want you to anti-air me. And you see, you're anticipating it because you know I'm going to anti-air you. And I told you that.
I mean, I know you're going to.
Yeah, see. I want you to anti-air me. Remember what your anti-airs are. Remember what they are.
The problem is, two of them have to be standing.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a trial, it's an experience to know what your anti-airs are. Remember,
and to be able to get them out.
And it's easy. Remember, always rely on the one button ones. Don't do the command ones because the command ones you'll get hit because you're not ready to do them. The big one, the big heavy kick, that's for big jump-ins from over here. You want the back medium punch. That's your go-to. That's your go-to every time. Someone jumps in at you, you're gonna hit that every time. So go ahead and do that. This is telegraph jump. Telegraph. 1, 2, 1 jump. Okay. 1, 2.
Oh.
1, 2. See that's your go-to. 1, 2. That is your go-to.
I can't get too excited over it.
Yeah, it's always about timing. Always about timing. Why'd you jump? Always about timing.
Did I jump?
See that? Yeah, you jump. See, look, it's always about timing. See? That's your go-to. That is your go-to. So like I said, we're going to be done here when you get one anti-air. When you get one anti-air, we're done here.
Murdeys are pretty.
No, we don't count trades. We don't count trades. Because trades don't count. One of them. Just one. Just one. So close. So close. So close.
Damn it, Kimmy.
I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult at first. Just get one anti-air. Just one. There! Yay! Yay! I think she's fucking dead. Yay! Okay.
Oh, nice. Too heavy. I forgot about those.
So honestly, those are the two things. Those are the fundamentals.
Oh, so that's what that does.
Yeah, those are the fundamentals of this game. Offense, defense. That's in every fighting game. But knowing that your buttons have ranges, your buttons have properties.
Priorities.
Yeah, priorities, all that stuff. Defense, offense, priorities, just the knowledge. That simple stuff. Those are the basics. Okay. And once you actually, the more you play, the more you grasp the concept of these basics of, this is plus, this is minus, this is the purpose of this button, this is the purpose of that button, this is the purpose of this move. And once you grasp the concept of these basics, they actually carry over into every single fighting game, and other games too. Even shit like League of Legends and Call of Duty, the concepts that you have here are the same concepts you can apply in those other games. They carry in everything.
Except it's harder in Guilty Gear.
We don't talk about Guilty Gear. Let's not talk about Guilty Gear. I hate you guys. I hate Guilty Gear. I love it. It hurts. Damn it, Gekya. Damn it, Kisser. Alright. And that sums this up. Heave ho. Heave ho.
That's fun.
Punishment time. Punishment time. Punishment time. Yeah, see? We covered that too. We covered that too. How do you get out of that? How you get out of punishment time? How you get out of this? We covered it. We covered it. We covered it. How you get out of it? What is it? Yeah, what is it? What is it? It's a grab. It's a command grab. I'm sorry. While we're talking about grabs, you can tech grabs, okay? Stand still. We're going to tech grabs. Tech grab. Grab. But you cannot tech command grabs.
Yeah, how do you
you
get
cannot
out of
get out of command grabs.
Yeah.
If you get caught, you're caught.
But your special is a command or tech,
yes.
Or...
How you get command grabs? You're gonna jump or hit a button. Alright? That's it. Jump, hit a button, or backdash. So I'm gonna do this, and you're gonna backdash. Okay? Go ahead, backdash for me. Alright, even in the corner. It doesn't matter. Even in the corner. Boot, backdash. See?
Huh.
Miss. Miss.
So
Miss.
keep cartwheeling out of the way. Does that mean your special misses like that too?
Let's see.
No.
Actually, it should. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and during the freeze, you're gonna mash backdash, okay? During the freeze.
Oh.
See?
Okay. It must have been because I was in the middle of backdashing.
Yeah. So hers is a grab, alright? You can jump, you can hit a button, you can backdash.
And let's see, what?
During
the freeze, would I be mashing jump too then?
Now, during the freeze, if you're not doing anything, you can just jump, okay? Just jump straight up into the air and get punished. Oh. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the move. Jump straight up. Just hold up. Just hold up. Just hold up.
Oh, it just okay. Yes, I'm pressing it.
All right. Now, a real lore would do something like this into it, so that do a combo. All right, you can combo into her super.
You can combo into most supers, I think, because I think
you come in this game. They changed it, so you can combo into everything. So just know, command grabs you can't be teched. Command grabs have to be avoided. Grabs, regular grabs, can be teched. You open people up by hitting them on their noggin, by hitting them in their feet, or by grabbing. How could you? Why would you like this right here?
Yeah.
I just told you why this is a bad idea to just sit here like this all the time. It's good. It's nice to stay mobile, all right? Because people can just walk around and do whatever they want to if you're just sitting in one spot. You make yourself an easier target. If you're moving around, they can't get a grasp on what what the proper distance is. If you're moving around, you're taking advantage of all your options. That's very important, taking advantage of your character's options. So, moving, that's also part of your defense. Blocking high, blocking low, taking grabs, it's part of defense. Your reactions, that's part of defense. It's all part of defense, and it also can be implemented into offense, which we'll talk about later. But that's it. That's in a nutshell, okay? So when we talk about your offense, we're going to get a little bit more in-depth. Because that's about...
Which is next week.
Yeah, that's knowledge towards the character. It's knowledge. Shit like how I told you with lore. This is positive, this is positive. We're going to figure out what's positive on Cammy. So we know exactly what you need to do to make sure that people...
Hopefully my practicing my thumb will callous over. Because I'm raw right now.
The virgin thumb. Alrighty. Call it a day.